Hey guys, how's it going? Paul here. Going to do a quick follow-up video for you this afternoon on a pipe that I had purchased. If you saw my video on the antique show pipes that I got, there was an old Danish-made Wade Freehand that I had gotten, and it was very dull. It didn't have like a polyurethane or a clear coat finish on it. It was a dull finish, and it had seen quite a bit of use, and I had taken it to my pipe shop to get cleaned up, and a couple people had expressed some interest in seeing that when I got it back, and I got it back yesterday. I went to the pipe shop to hang out and enjoy myself for a little bit, and they had it finished, so I want to show it to you. It's a little cloudy out here today, so it might make for some good lighting without being too big of a glare. So here is the pipe. You can see they put it on the buffing wheel. Well, I guess it is getting a little glare, isn't it? They put it on the buffing wheel and put a little wax on it, but that really, really cleaned up nicely. Nice wood grain at the top on the whole pipe there, if I can not get tongue-tied. Show you the other side here. The grain's a little different. It's a little, I don't know what you call that. I don't think it's a bird's eye. It may be. It's got a little ding here, but nothing too serious. But I just think that it's a beautiful pipe, and I was very, very pleased with how it cleaned up and that wood grain. Since it got cleaned up, I did find one small issue with it. It has, I don't know if you can see it right there. It has a small crack in the shank right there. Now I don't know how deep it goes. It's hard to tell that, but I can tell you that it smokes wonderfully. I smoked my first bowl in it yesterday, and it smoked very good. So I don't think it's going to affect the performance of the pipe. But in case you missed my first video about this one, I was at an antique show, and I saw this in a case. I've been wanting a freehand lately. There's something about them. I've never owned one. I love the way they look, the way they feel in your hand, and I've been wanting one. And I was at that antique show, and I had purchased 4 pipes already. So I was kind of, I didn't really think I'd have any more luck. And I was walking down the aisle, and I didn't even walk into the booth. I saw this one from the aisle. It was in a case with just trinket jewelry, costume jewelry. And I spotted it and went to it. It had $40 on it, which seemed like a good price for it. But I have not much experience with Ben Wade. And so I walked away from the booth, got my phone out, looked it up, found out that the Danish-made Ben Wades were in the Preben Holm era. Preben Holm was a very well-known, well-renowned pipe maker. These are all made by hand. Nothing was done on a machine. And if you want to buy one of these on eBay, they're going for $175, anywhere from $150 to $200. So I immediately went back to the booth, asked them if that was the least they'd take. They ended up giving it to me for $30. So even with that small crack, like I said, I don't think it goes very deep. I don't think it goes all the way through because it still smokes great. But even with that small crack, I'm extremely pleased with this pipe and what I paid for it. And there it is, guys. We'll talk to you next time. Go forth and do good.